Hi everyone, welcome to Skylight Tarot. I hope everyone is doing great and amazing. So today's pick a card reading is person on your mind, their deep dark feelings for you. If this is something that you're interested to find that out with me, please stay tuned. But please know that this is a general, collective and timeless reading. So take what resonates and leave out what is not, okay? Person on your mind, their deep dark feelings for you. I'm going to give you the glance at the cards as well. Pile number one, we have wellness. My body is a temple. The love I have for my body is growing more and more. It is the temple of my soul and it must be treated well. Pile number two is letting go. Now is the time to let go of everything that no longer serves me. And pile number three, we have number 30. This is number 16. This is number 2 and this is number 30. I am blooming. I am full of authenticity because I bloom exactly the way I was always meant to. Okay, so these are your options and your choices in terms of the cards. You can zoom into the cards, you can see whichever card that you're feeling drawn to, and then you can get started. Now, if you're someone who selects by using zodiac signs, you can use your sun sign, moon sign, ascendant, Venus, whatever works your case. If you're that kind of a person, then here comes the zodiac signs. Pile number 1, Libra, Taurus, Neptune. Oh, sorry, cancel that out. Aries and Leo. Pile number 2, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Pisces, Scorpio. Pile number 3, Virgo, Gemini, Cancer, and Aquarius. Okay, so these are your options and your choices in terms of the zodiac signs, in terms of the cards, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hi, pile number 1. So those of you who resonated with wellness, my body is a temple, number 36, and your zodiac signs are Libra, Leo, Taurus, and Aries. This is going to be a reading. We are checking person on your mind, their deep dark feelings for you. Their deep dark feelings for pile number 1. Okay, so deep dark feelings, I don't know what can come. It can sometimes be negative, sometimes way too negative. If you don't have the courage to listen to the truth, or if you're feeling vulnerable at the moment, please come back to this video when you're feeling a little bit centered. Okay. Their deep dark feelings for pile number 1. The Hangman, 9 of Swords, 8 of Swords, 3 of Swords, 4 of Swords. Wow. And then we have 2 of Swords. Deep, dark feeling. Oh my God. It's way too deep. The Empress. You know what? There is something in the collective, the ones who actually watch my reading regularly, even I'm picking up their energies. They're kind of shifting to a higher perspective, higher thinking, higher frequency. They're no longer attached. Seven of Cups, Ten of Wands, and which is why your person's cards comes out to be like this. Otherwise, I have been doing this reading now for an year, and I was getting a lot of someone avoiding, another person chasing. Six of Pentacles, the Star, Eight of Cups. They're deep, dark feelings for you. This is for certain, pile number one, that your person has sort of realized that it is their time to basically give to you, give back, give to you. Now, I don't know whether your person is a man or a woman. Genders don't matter, but whosoever your person is, they certainly are a princess at heart. Because the kind of energy that I'm picking up is that they are seeking your attention. Deep down inside, their deep dark feelings is that whatever that they do, it's all stemming from just one thing, and that is attention seeking. If they are not taking action, that's seeking attention from you. If they're trying to run away, that's seeking attention from you. If they're deliberately not reaching out, that's seeking attention from you. How invested you are, they're testing you at every phase or every moment, I would say. Now, why am I saying this? With the Hangman and the Empress. Now, Empress is someone who has impeccable beauty. You can't ignore that beauty. She is someone who has Venus, at her feet. She's someone who's very magnetic. She's someone who's very charming. She's someone who's very beautiful. She's also someone who knows her worth. She's also someone who's very intellectual. It's just not the beauty, it's everything mixed together, with all the four queens mixed together, all the elements in a very balanced format. And if your person is not taking an action, certainly they are thinking about you a lot. You know what? At one point in time, in the past, whenever your person was not taking action and there was an action coming from your side, it looks like that this person used to enjoy that time, enjoy that suffering as well. Okay, so pile number one is chasing me, and that is what I've wanted always. And now what is happening? They are remaining the same. They are still a princess, but you have grown into an empress, pile number one, and you stopped chasing this person. And now this person is like, why is pile number one not chasing me? So the shift that has happened, it's not in them. The shift that has happened, it's basically in you. And the way they used to act all princessy earlier, they're kind of, recognizing that how immature those feelings were, how immature those asks were from their side to you. Like they were asking you to chase them while they were acting like a princess. Again, genders don't matter, but the princess behavior is kind of little too much. But I see you actually shifting your energies. Okay, now with Nine of Swords and Seven of Cups, they are not understanding like where is this glow up coming from? Why are you all of a sudden acting this way? There is also some sort of a manifestation that is also happening deep down inside in this person's mind. Now, with Eight of Swords and Ten of Wands coming in here, they are restricting themselves, but now that restriction is kind of feeling like a burden. Now, considering this as a central energy, this is like when someone really wanted to reach out. Someone is deliberately trying to restrain themselves, gaining attention, like, how and when you will going to reach out. You will going to ask them, where have you been? Why aren't you calling? Why aren't you texting? Like you used to do earlier, if you're relating to the story, if it's your story than you used to do earlier. You used to continuously message them or at least chase them energetically, if not in the 3D. But now you're not doing that anymore. It's kind of breaking their heart and it's kind of making them very, very curious about you. And they just don't know because I think you have created a defensive boundaries around you. They don't know what is happening in your world. They don't know whether you want them or not. So there's a little bit of question mark that is coming in here. While they have not changed, you have changed. And that is the major problem. This person is like, why have you changed? You were giving me the attention and I still deserve that attention. I still want that attention. And when you're not giving that attention, it's hard for them to get out of this energy. They are trying to understand this energy. Where is this glow up coming from? Why is pile number one not chasing me like they used to? Because Three of Swords is about a heartbreak. Page of Swords is about over analyzing the situation. Four of Swords is about literally trying to accept this newer version of you who is acting like an empress, who's acting like my body is a temple, who is now healed. So you're kind of mirroring their own insecurities to themselves, like how needy they are for seeking an attention, and literally how you not giving any attention to them affects them. Can you see the gods? Nine, eight, three, four, page, so many swords, 10 of wands, 7 of cups, and all for attention. A very, if you can just see, this girl's eyes are blindfolded. And when you're giving that attention, they act like very ignorant. Oh, really? You were trying to reach out to me? Why? Pretty deep, dark feelings. You're kind of mirroring their insecurities to them. They are also realizing and they're understanding that how much the attention that they took for granted, how much it mattered to them back then. We have Ace of Swords, and when the clarity is hitting them, this is like the tower. That pile number one is not focused on me, pile number one is focused on himself or herself now. Nine of Swords to the Seven of Cups, Four of Wands, Eight of Swords to the Eight, 10 of Wands, Queen of Swords, Three of Swords to the Page of Swords, King of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune, Four of Swords to Six of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. See, this person is now, you are someone who is now becoming King of Pentacles. Pentacles in the sense, very earthly energy, very grounded energy. You are someone who's very, very stable. Now the wheel has turned, okay? Now this is something which is heartbreaking to them because the situations have been reversed. They were breadcrumbing you earlier, and now because you're not paying attention to them, you are kind of okay with whatever they bring to the table. So with Page of Pentacles, they are even interested to have a little investment from your side. Any breadcrumbing from your side kind of feels like a respite to this person. This is like the clarity. This is like the need of the hour, that I need attention. I need attention. You standing in your own truth is just not working out. Pile number one, it's just not working out in that case. So, what should you do? What should pile number one do in this case? The Chariot, King of Wands, Knight of Swords, Queen of Wands. See, if you go forward, you're going to lose your power. This is not about manipulation. But if you go forward, you're kind of interrupting with a process. This person is processing their feelings, okay? There are realizations that are happening. Let this person break the ice and come to you. Let this person also understand and literally heal whatever that is happening. Because if you go forward, the cycle will continue to repeat. And this person will gonna get that confidence. Oh, pile number one is still into me. So I can definitely do anything that I want. I can still continue to give breadcrumbs to pile number one. I used to think that the roles have been reversed and I needed to change, but it's okay. Since pile number one has come to me, I don't have to change. You don't have to do that. So don't don't chase this person. Continue what you're doing. Be in your Empress energy. Be in your Queen of Wands energy. Be very, very grounded in your energy, because this is something which is not fake. This is something which is not manipulative. You are genuinely not getting affected by this person's behavior because you're too much focused on yourself. You miss them for sure. You have feelings for sure, but you're not obsessing anymore. Okay? If you are someone who's obsessing about this person, crying about this person, then this reading is not for you. All right, because I'm talking about someone who can associate with the star energy, who has literally and genuinely worked on themselves. And now you are mirroring to this person that even you have to work on yourself if you want to get up to my level. Otherwise, I don't know, I'm going to lose interest. Okay, pile number one. So this is what I have for you. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next reading. Bye bye. Take care. Hi, pile number two. So, those of you resonated with letting go, now is the time to let go of everything that no longer serves me. And your zodiac signs are Scorpio, Pisces, Sagittarius, and Capricorn. This is going to be a reading. We are checking person on your mind, their deep, dark feelings for you. Person on your mind, pile number two. Nine of Pentacles. The High Priestess. Queen of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. We have Four of Pentacles here. Okay. Emotions, intimacy, feelings, Commitment, a lot of things are coming in. Okay, the Lovers, Ace of Cups, the Sun, the Hermit, the Chariot, Ace of Swords. This is about someone literally having that breakthrough. What do I need to let go of? What do I really need to let go of? This is about making a choice to be with you or to not be with you. It is to be with you, by the way, it is to be with you. But the choice is whether to stay single or to literally come forward and be committed to you, by number two. Now, why am I saying commitment? Um, because commitment is the major challenge here. Feelings are not the challenge. Let me put it that way. I'll be very honest here. Feelings are not a challenge. You could have feelings. This person could have feelings. If you can just see this girl, she's kind of sitting with the way she's sitting, or with all the dressing and everything, right? It's kind of looking very vulnerable, right? And she is in front of the ocean. There are waves, emotions. This person is emotionally deep, deep, deep into you. Now, again, I think it's my moral responsibility to say this every now and then. Those of you who are actually watching this reading on a regular basis, or the first timers, if you're someone whose person energetically feels like when they look at you, you can make out in the energies, you can make out in the eyes that yes, there is something. There is something that this person wants, but is not open up, those subtle cues. I'm not talking about a player. I'm not talking about person who is authentically a breadcrumber or a narcissist. I'm not talking about them. This is someone who has feelings. Now, how will you identify? Because they never express it. You identify when you're with this person. Are they treating you with respect or not? If the respect is not there, that could be a question mark. But I will let your intuition be the guide here, not me. Your intuition, okay? So the deep dark feelings are, I have to make a choice. Should I not express anything to pile number two at all? With the high priestess coming in here, should I not tell pile number one that I literally have feelings? I started to feel something. I want something new with you. And I feel genuinely happy when I think about you. I feel genuinely happy when I see and envision our life together. But am I willing to give that pentacle to you? Am I willing to express my feelings, to embrace you, to commit to you? And I'm not talking about marriage or, a proposal per se, but energetically be committed, be dedicated, be devoted to you. So, this is about acknowledging your feelings and also expressing your feelings. And if not expressing it out loud while communicating, it is expressing via acts of service. Everyone has their own love language. I'm not getting into that. This is about literally contemplating. Here also, this person is contemplating. Here also, this person is contemplating. Should I go forward with all my burdens? Should I go forward with a closed heart? The question here that this person is asking, are you nurturing enough? Are you grounded enough that if I share my deep dark secrets with you, the way I literally healed, how I started to develop feelings for you? So it looks like something has changed. What is this breakthrough about? There is definitely a transformation happening. What is this transformation about? Why is this transformation happening? This person's behavior, actions towards pile number 2 in the past. Nine of Swords, the Tower. Hmm. And their behavior towards pile number 2 now. Eight of Swords in the reverse to Eight of Pentacles. Now this person wants to work on this connection. And if I'm not talking about the connection per se, we have the Emperor here. Now this person wants to work on their own insecurities. They don't want to be tied down by whatever that was troubling them. Nine of Swords, the Tower. I mean, every time they try to get out of this thing, every time they try to come towards you, see, the feelings have always been there. Okay. Even when this person was ghosting you. So whenever they try to come out of this Nine of Swords energy, their past was kind of lingering them. Okay. And whenever they try to come out of this, there is a Tower. No, 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 I can't go to pile number 2. No, I can't commit. No, I can't get emotionally involved. Whatever the case may be. So it's better that I either retreat or I give breadcrumbs. Now what this person wants to do is eight of Swords in reverse. Now this person wants to come out of it. Now they want to work on their own things, their own issues, their own feelings, work on themselves to get out and literally have that breakthrough moment. Let go of whatever that is not serving them. So what is happening here is that this person wants to be with you, and what they are thinking now is that in order for me to be with pile number 2, there is one thing that I need to do, and that is work on myself. Now, there are two questions that are coming in here. With the Knight of Swords coming in here, if you can just see this entire... I'm going to clarify this Knight of Swords. One second. Clarify Knight of Swords. Again, Eight of Pentacles. Justice. This is like, should I come out of my shell? Should I go to pile number 2 with all my vulnerabilities, all my feelings? Should I express it? And for me to literally be vulnerable, be open to pile number 2, I have to literally let go of the past. Let go of the Nine of Swords energy, which we have seen earlier. One second. I'm just having an itch. It's more like not an itch, it's more like a tick. I've never really referred to the tarot books, but here this Knight of Swords is kind of looking a bit odd. Encircles the world, supporting and governing it as a symbol of predestination. He imparts his wisdom with aggression and impulsiveness. Channels his energy, which can either be destructive or creative based on needs and perspective. There is a passion, determination, opportunism in his actions, which are swift and immediate. There's no time for contemplation. Swift decisions could lead to triumph, lack of fear, courage, clarity, acquisition of new knowledge. Okay. They are literally thinking of coming forward. They want to tell you that deep down inside, even though they appear to be very tough, they have actually been very much hurt. But why do they have this urge to literally come forward and talk to you? This is something that I'm not able to decipher as of now. Like, I get it, they have feelings. I get it that they want to start fresh. But then Coming forward, being vulnerable, expressing feelings is on the one side, which is not that visible. But coming forward, being vulnerable about their past, about their insecurities, that is coming out to be very strong. Why is that the case? There is literally no other way I'm able to read this. Okay, there is one more channel that is coming in here. By sharing their vulnerabilities, they are thinking that you'll understand. Why can't they offer you a commitment, perhaps? Or they will be taking some time to commit, but their loyalties lie with you. Let's just check some more. Letting go and Ace of Swords. Two of Cups. Hmm. Nine of Pentacles to the Lovers. Three of Pentacles. High Priestess to the Ace of Cups. Queen of Wands. Queen of Pentacles to the Sun. Five of Wands. This person has a tendency to lose themselves in a relationship, lose their individuality in a relationship. Page of Pentacles to the Hermit. Five of Swords. This is about change. Knight of Swords to the Chariot. Seven of Swords. And the bottom we have Three of Swords. This is a very heartbroken energy. We have Four of Swords and we have Devil. And we have Ten of Pentacles in reverse. They have been committed to someone in the past which literally ended badly. And while they have let go of the attachment, they still haven't healed from the experience that they have went through this, because we have Four of Swords in the middle of the Devil, and then we have Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So it's like someone is very much vigilant about connections, about how they are feeling in a connection, about how things are happening. Oh my god, I'm just getting goosebumps. And which is why whenever they have to make a decision about you, pile number two, there has been someone, a supporter, who is always present to subdue their emotions. It's like if they are feeling, if they're having a lot of feelings, they talk to this supporter. It could be a priest, it could be a therapist, it could be anyone, a friend. Consider whatever, where they have to invest money, because we have Three of Pentacles here, so that this person kind of reminds them about their own individuality. Lovers to Nine of Pentacles, both are very contrasting energies, and we have Three of Pentacles in the middle. So what this person is actually doing is trying to show them that you can love. Pile number two, it doesn't mean that you have to let go of yourself, your own individual self. But what is actually happening is that this person has a tendency to lose themselves in a relationship so much that it is literally very, very conflicting for them to open up, for them to literally accept you. Because, deep down inside, when that thing happened, when the past thing where the relationship ended badly and they're still not over that experience, they're scared whenever they think about that experience. And with Five of Wands coming in here, they feel that that experience, my vulnerability with pile number two, and then I have to maintain my individuality. All these three things are like very conflicting and very contrasting to each other. So I don't know which way to go. I don't know how to create a balance between the three things, and which is why Five of Wands conflict arises, strife in their mind, even when things are fine from your end, perhaps. With Five of Swords, this is about there is a journey of transformation that this person has to go through, and this is a journey that they have to go through alone. They cannot hide it anymore, they can't run away from it anymore. Perhaps they had been running away from it for quite some time, and that is what their deep dark feelings are like. I have to literally get clarity, I have to let go of this energy, I have to change, I have to transform. And every time they are remembering that experience, whatever happened in the past, and then they are kind of linking it to your experience. That if I don't open up here now, I think I'll lose pile number two. If I lose pile number two, is that worth losing over literally giving my heart to someone again and then getting it broken again and then having the same sort of an experience? There's a conflict going on, and that is what their deep dark feelings are. Okay, pile number two. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys in the next reading. Bye bye. Take care. Hi, pile number three. So, those of you resonated with number 30, I'm blooming, and your zodiac signs Aquarius, Cancer, Gemini, and Virgo. This is going to be a reading. We're checking person on your mind, their deep, dark feelings for you. Person on your mind, their deep, dark feelings for you. File number three. The Hanged Man, Justice, Eight of Pentacles, the Empress, Two of Pentacles. Knight of Cups, Three of Swords, Devil, Chariot, Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles. Give me a moment. Your person may act very tough, but Deep down inside, they are like a little girl or a little boy, according to their gender. And earlier, that little girl or little boy was more like exposed. Okay, it was exposed. Now, your person is working hard to not let that little girl or little boy expose. It's like someone is taking accountability for themselves. And whenever I'm doing your reading and I'm literally getting a uh, the influx of sadness in my emotions. The Five of Pentacles energy and with I am blooming energy, it's more like someone who has given up hope when it comes to emotions with you. Um, and with the world too. This is like I have to rethink my emotions before I go forward, before I get my heart broken, before I get attached, and then I work on myself to toughen myself, and then I transform. And all this is basically the journey. So it's more like that your person is now, earlier, they were very forthcoming about their emotions. Now they're not because they feel that I need to relook at the way that I literally show myself in this connection with pile number three. What I really need to do is that's their deep dark feelings for you. Okay. It can reverse as well. Because with the justice coming in here, because I feel that there could be a part of someone in the collective for which the energies can also reverse. That I have to balance myself because I don't want to get my heart broken again. There is an again feeling that is coming with you. Maybe something that has happened in the past. I don't know, whatever that case may be. But when it comes to emotions, your person is just trying to bind themselves, trying to distract themselves, trying to focus on their work and literally not focus on what they are feeling for you. They are working, they're also, now that is separated about the feelings. Now, what about the passion? What about the attachment? We do have devil here. That is something about you which keeps this person very much hooked or stuck or attached. It could be something that's very physical, okay? Because we have devil here. So, what they are doing is that they are trying to sort out their attachments with you one after the other. So it's now I'm just giving an example, okay? So if I have a need to talk to someone every 5 minutes, that is attachment. That means I need this person. How can I release that need? That is done. Okay, so if I have a need to constantly meet someone or constantly see someone every second day, how can I release that? Let that go. So every attachment, this person is working on it. And they're just trying to redirect the energies because we do have Empress here and we do have Chariot here. It's like someone who's trying to be very practical, someone who's also being very nurturing about what they have gone through all this while, but they are also trying to be very focused in their own world and not having to look at you. Now, while this transformation is going on, and while they feel that I am definitely a caterpillar who can turn into a butterfly, right? But then there is also a journey to be completed. there is a cocoon that needs to be formed, and then that needs to burst open, and then the butterfly needs to get out of that cocoon, and then it needs to fly and all of that. So sometimes there is a juggle that happens. They go back to right where they have started, but then they try to come back here again, try to be on their journey again. So what they are actually doing is just that, being developing a, now I would say this is a very proud feeling, but the way it initiated was something which was very, very sad. I think they have literally something between the two of you have definitely transpired, which kind of pushed this person to be this tough. Their deep dark feelings is what I'm getting right now, is that to be emotionally disconnected from you, because that is the way they can protect that little girl or that little boy. Okay, so I am blooming to Five of Pentacles. Six of Swords. This is about literally moving on, transitioning from the attachments that I have, transitioning from the heartbreaks that I had faced while I expressed myself. The Hanged Man to the Knight of Cups. Three of Cups. Justice to Three of Swords. Two of Wands. Eight of Pentacles. To the Devil. Ten of Pentacles. Empress to the Chariot. I'm getting two cards only. Four of Wands to the Six of Cups. Two of Pentacles to the Five of Swords. We have Knight of Wands. And then we have Seven of Pentacles at the bottom with the Fool. Okay, so their deep dark feelings is that they want to move on. Pile number 3. Now this could hit really differently, because we have Six of Swords here. Okay, this is like someone emotionally checking out. This is a first step when someone emotionally checks out, when someone doesn't need you anymore, because what this person is actually doing is Ten of Pentacles. It's like finding their own happiness in themselves. It's like, I have to be so independent that I just don't need pile number 3, and that is what their deep dark feelings is. That deep down inside, I want to be independent of pile number 3. They did feel some sort of a bond with you. They have the soulmate connection with you. They have whatever that is, but they are kind of taking it as a challenge. I'm going to get through this, because I never want to get into this kind of energy ever again. They are still keeping things casual. It's not that they are, but the way there is a bear and then there is a little girl walking beside their bear, holding bear's hand. It's like whatever that has happened in the past has happened. I'm taking the lesson with me, which will gonna guide me the way, but I'm not gonna show up as this little girl without any protection. I'm just gonna show up as this bear. Okay, and Ten of Pentacles here. If you can see in the general tarot and in most of the tarot cards, Ten of Pentacles is all about family. It's all about abundance. It's all about, financial stability, people talking, you're growing old together, etc., etc. Here, it's just about that girl. And then there are different elements attached to it. While everything is green and some things are blue, the only thing that's red is basically their heart chakra. Although I know this is a crystal here, but then that's what it is. It's like I have to be practical enough. I have to be so independent. I have to be so much free and independent of pile number 3 that I can definitely live this life all by myself. Now, with Six of Cups and Four of Wands, this is about someone literally finding out, moving forward, taking care and nurturing their own inner child, and literally moving on. It's like someone kind of understanding that they are emotionally very sensitive, and there is no one in the world that can take care of that sensitivity, and they don't want to put that burden on anyone else. It's just that they have to take care of that sensitivity to themselves, because no one else, people have their own things to worry about. But dealing with that emotional sensitivity also means that cutting out attachments or feelings from your energy. So with this Five of Swords here, so there is a transformation which is happening. But every now and then with the Two of Pentacles, this person is trying to balance that transformation and the bond that they share with you. It's Four of Wands and Six of Cups together coming in with the Empress and the Chariot. That means there are a lot of feelings that are involved, but they don't want to show it. They don't want to act on it. They don't want to do anything about it. It's not that this person is actually successfully moving on, because we do have Knight of Wands here, so they do get drawn back to you every now and then they balance themselves out, then they understand, try to remind themselves of their own journey. I hope my mic is on because the session is very interesting. So they try to remind themselves of their own journey. They try to struggle and juggle with their things, and they try to balance it out. No, 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 no. Distance, distance, distance. So it's more like you are here and this person is here. They come right back in and they're like distance, 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 distance. Yeah, that's where I'm safe. What is gonna happen between these two people? Okay. Um what is gonna happen between these people? These two. Eight of Wands. Six of Wands. High Priestess. You'll never know. Page of Swords. All you can do is just not try to resist anything, go with the flow. What do I make out of these cards? They don't even give me any details. So, what's going to happen between the two of you? It's still hidden. Something is orchestrating it. You know what? When I saw this Eight of Wands, this is about forward movement, but I never thought about forward movement the first time I saw this card. This is all about written in the stars, whatever this may be. Written in the stars type of a feeling that I'm getting with this card. And with the Six of Wands, all I'm getting is that you will be guided the right way. So I don't know what's going to happen between the two of you. I did not get any answer, but I can find out what can you do in that situation. Pile number 3. Let's get that. Advice for pile number 3. The Lovers. Six of Pentacles. The Star. Page of Cups. You have to make a choice. And whatever the choice is, if it's your person, you have to be emotionally open. Emotionally open. I don't know what are you guys doing. One of you is just trying to move on. One of you, I don't know. So If this is your reading, well, just make a choice. Pile number 3. This is all that I have to say. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next reading. Bye bye. Take care.